Okay, I've been meaning to do a video like this for a while, since I hit my Weight Watchers goal. And I did maintenance, and now I'm a lifetime member. I thought I would help encourage other people who are on Weight Watchers. And anyway, so here's my brief story. I'd say when I was very young, I was very skinny. I topped the scales at my heaviest at 98 pounds. I was at one point 411. So that was, so I was 18, maybe 98 pounds was the heaviest I was. Then I hit 21. And maybe 22 was about when I started gaining weight and my metabolism slowed down, and of course I wasn't as active at that time, and anyway, worked long hours, worked in a mall, ate mall food, lots of things, environmentally caused my weight gain. And then I got married at 25, had a kid in 26. When I was 27 or so, maybe 28, I decided that I couldn't keep up with my kid anymore. I couldn't keep up with him. He was growing, and I just was tired all the time, and I just didn't like the feeling. So I decided to join Weight Watchers because I had previewed some other weight places, like Jenny Craig, Slim Genix, and some other stuff, people, whatever. And I didn't like the fact that a lot of them you had to buy their food, and then on top of that you had to buy a membership, and it just was a lot of money, and I didn't have that kind of money. And I didn't believe that buying somebody else's food was going to help me learn better ways at eating. So anyway, so that was that. So I decided to join Weight Watchers, and I weighed at 159.2, my first weigh-in. And then I lost a fair amount, and then I got pregnant, and I think my last weigh-in was like 136 something or another. And then I got pregnant, so I had to be off Weight Watchers, because when you're pregnant you can't be on a weight loss program, which is pretty obvious. So anyway, I got pregnant with my second child. And then, I would say, then I went back to Weight Watchers, and I hit my goal. I maintained, and now I'm lifetime. Sorry. But there were a couple of reasons why I joined a weight loss program. Was one, to learn better ways of eating. Two, to understand why I ate the foods I ate when I ate them. And three was I'm adopted, so I don't know my medical history. So it was just a healthy way for me to lose weight. For me, I had consulted my doctor, and we agreed that 115 would be a perfect weight for me. Wouldn't be too low, and it wouldn't be too high, and it actually fit in between the Weight Watchers BMI healthy weight guideline thing. So anyway, so the things that I would, if I was talking to a new member, I would say, Always go to your meetings. No matter how bad you feel that day, always attend your weekly meetings. The other thing I would say is, if you can afford it, go for the monthly pass, because that gives you access, with the monthly pass you get access to the online, and WeightWatchers.com has community boards, and you can meet other people from all around the country, internationally, I think, as well, that are going through the same process as you are, and you guys can help each other and everything like that. So definitely highly recommend that. I would also recommend buying this fabulous 56-ounce bottle. Sorry, I'm getting thirsty. Of liquid. You need 64 ounces of liquid a day for the healthy food guideline. So if you drink 1.5 days, you're good to go. I use water. I mean, you can have any kind of liquid that you want. Diet sodas, 0 points. So if you don't like water, you could do that. So any diet drink, I think, is also 0. Within limit. I mean, if you drink like liters and liters of diet, it might be a point or two, but anyway, so what else? The other thing I would recommend is that you talk to your doctor, tell them what you want, why you want to join a weight loss program, and what they suggest your good weight would be. If it's outside the norm for Weight Watchers, you just bring a letter from your doctor, signed by your doctor, to the Weight Watchers leader, and they will work with you on that. They will work with you with that, so that's good. And then the other thing is that get to know the people who are in your meeting. Try to find somebody who you can relate to. So the buddy system really worked for me. First, I was able to be accountable to my friends online, as well as people in my meetings and in my meeting. And then also, the other thing is that, really be boisterous in your meeting, because your comments are always helpful to other people. You may think they're not helpful or whatever, but they are. Somebody is gonna say, "Hey, wow, he or she had really good interpretation of that situation," or, "Well, I was wondering that same question. I'm glad they asked about it, because you never know." So, be interactive at your meetings. What else? What else? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. If you're on Weight Watchers and you're just starting out, I know you can do it. I did it. And I have 2 kids on top of that, and a very busy schedule, and I've managed to do it. The things I've learned while being on Weight Watchers is that I am an emotional eater, as far as like when I'm very stressed out, I grab the sugar stuff like the Kit Kat bar or the Reese's Pieces bar, candy bar, so, that kind of thing. So, which I didn't know that about myself at the time when I did go on Weight Watchers. Let's see. The other thing that I learned about myself on Weight Watchers is that I wasn't getting my 5 daily fruit or vegetable increment. Like, I didn't realize you needed that many daily doses of vitamins. I mean, fruits and vegetables. Being let's see, what else? Exercising. I mean, it's really hard for me to exercise, to be honest with you. Going out and exercising at some facility or something like that. So, what I do is, I play with my sons physically as much as I can. You know, I just keep active. With 2 kids under 5, it's not that hard to keep active. But anyway, so I just do that for my exercise. Be aware, like, if you have joint problems, I would not be doing a stair stepper or any type of machine. If you have joint or muscle issues, do all your exercises in the pool. It really takes off the pressure off your joints and muscles. When I can, I go to the pool and do my exercises. And then a lot of facilities have like senior exercising times, but a lot of facilities will allow you to participate if you can prove that you have a medical condition that they would consider disabling. So anyway, again, just talk to your doctor, see what your limits are, what they would, don't push yourself to exhaustion. I mean, and remember that Weight Watchers is a life change. It's not a weight loss program. It's a lifestyle change. So, and remember the weeks that you don't gain, you don't lose, or you stay the same as you did the previous week. Just, what I did was I wrote down on each page what my original weight was, my starting weight, so that I could say, okay, so this week I didn't gain and I didn't lose. I just maintained. But from point A, I've lost, something. And then if the, and the other side is, if I gain something, I just look back and say, wow, I've lost that much, even though I gained a little bit this week. In the big scheme of things, I lost a lot of weight. I started at 159.2. I ended I became a lifetime member at 115. So if you do the math, I lost over 40 pounds. And at 410, that's a lot. Because the shorter you are, the more it shows, I guess. But anyway, so, that's a lot of weight to be lugging around with you in a small framed body, in a petite body. So I'm glad that I am not 159.2 anymore. I do not want to be 98 pounds again. I was very skinny. You could see my bones. And I didn't do it on purpose. It's just that was my metabolism at the time. And it concerned my parents and my family and the people who loved me at the time, that I was so skinny. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Have a great day. And if you like my videos, please subscribe to them, and comment below if you have any suggestions for other people on Weight Watchers. Have a good one. Bye.